Skyrander. So, okay, I got a camera upgrade. Yeah! And it definitely shows. It's a major update from what I had before. I got the money from the YouTube money and the money from Twitch to actually upgrade my camera, which have been working great. Definitely have made a difference um, in my quality of videos. Anyway, sorry. Today I'm going against Arnold, who is a person I actually went against a few weeks ago. We had a very close battle, and we have had many before that and after, where I'm either winning or he is either winning like pretty easy. But I had once more a really close battle with him, and I definitely wanted to show you guys how close those battles can be. Looking at my team, I brought back my Steelix because I know he's using OU, and I want to be somewhat safe. Using Frostlass, Slowbro with Assault Vest, Dragology, Hilalisk, and Macargo. It was actually I like using him because people don't know how to really handle it. It is supposed to be one-shotted, but that barely happens, really. And looking at his team, Tyranitar, definitely a huge threat for me. Arcanine, Lily, which I aren't too afraid of. Oh, Hydreigon, right? He's moved up to OUs again, and for obvious reason, he is really strong. And also Rotom Wash, you, and Siglif. I like Siglif, definitely. It's very original because it's so really hard to beat down if he gets to set up. So anyway, I expected him to start with like whatever. I just wanted to be faster and go for a Volts with the switch out. So I'm going for my safe heal list. No, I went to Steelix, sorry. Yeah, I went for the Stonehenge here, suspecting him to maybe actually have an blah, 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 sorry, um, to actually have an be in the Magic Bounce or the Magic Guard, I think. So that shows up to be true. So I have somewhat the same set. So I get the free Stealth Rocks, and now just going for a Dragon Tail to take me out of there. Should be really glad though I had that it wasn't like Magic Bounce or anything like that. I don't know if they have it, but even if it does, I mean it's still like very threatening. So right, now it's up to this guy then. I have no idea what I'll let it gun do, so I'm just going to switch into something that can take it on, and that is my Sylvie, obviously. My Dragaldi can definitely take that one on pretty easy, really. He gets the sleep powder off. I'm not too scared if he decides to stay in, but I definitely set up a Quiver Dance, which means that I know it's especially a special defensive. So I was just hoping I might as well like wake up anytime soon, really. So it's just another Quiver Dance, and I'm getting a little stressed, and I still sleep. So now my pulse is like going because now I just know I have no idea how much Giga Drain or whatever it goes for actually will take, and don't know how much I can soak from that. Even though it's 4 times resisted, which I should be glad it is because I might as well be in trouble here. So anyway, going for that Pedal Blizzard, I think it is. That did still hurt. And I was going for Dragon Tail just right off the bat because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to set up anything, even though it doesn't have any poison Pokemon. So anyway, Hydreigon is a tough poke to deal with too. Uh, so I actually decide to switch out here. Or right, I go for Protect just to restore some HP, and then I'm going to switch into my Slowbro because my Slowbro is wearing Assault Vest. Together with Regenerator, it's actually a pretty good combination, so I'm really glad I'm using that. Uh, so, alright, going to my Slowbro. He's getting off the Dragon Pulse, so it's at least not Dragon Meat here. And he quits. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, fun, awesome, thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay and sack off him because that is like, yeah, done deal, whatever. Uh, little annoyed here. Right, I'm just going to my Growth Core, my Frostlass to go for the Ice Beam. I did not expect Ice Beam to take out the Stiglith. I had no idea. It's supposed to be very bulky, but yeah, ouch. So he's going into his Hydreigon. I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking it might be Scarf, and that's why I switched it out. But it will actually show that it's probably Specs, and I'll be faster and one-shot it. Had I noticed? Oh no, I don't. I don't do it. All right. So I barely hang on with my focus ash. I forgot about that. I knew I took it out. All right. That is not good. That really barely like survive with 1 or 2 HP or something like that. Impressive. Hydreigon is impressive. I can tell that much. So anyway, Arcanine's coming in. Uh, I didn't want to risk it, I believe. But so I think I was going for a Destiny Bond here. And he would just withdraw. I was hoping that it will actually stay in. So we on his Rotom. And I did expect Rotom because of the way he's bringing it in, that it could have been with a Will-O-Wisp. So therefore I actually decided to withdraw it, because as long as I can see, I still don't see any like setup moves like spikes or stealth rocks. So I know I can keep my Frostlass at bay here. So anyway, go for the Pain Split. I actually gained some HP from that. Really glad I did that. So it's not like I can do really anything with my Dragology more than just set up the Toxic Spike, because now I can do it without really have to worry about anything one-shotting it. Or he's left Tyranitar, and I'm expecting somewhat I definitely expect Earthquake from it, but that's like the only threat he has left. And because it stays in, pretty much means that I'm in a good position to actually set up another layer of spikes while he's switching. There's this thing, or he chooses to go for a Volt switch instead. Don't do too much. I definitely wall this Rotom as it is. So then we're going into this Lilligant, and I get off another layer of spikes. I'm so glad it didn't go right into Tyranitar, because that will be immensely hard to deal with. So anyway, like I said, another layer. I'm not entirely sure. I was suspecting it maybe go for a sleep powder, and I don't want anything else to be asleep, because that it could be dangerous, obviously. So I'm just gonna decide to say, let's go for a Giga Drain. Yeah. Ouch. Nah, so anyway, I'll watch you. I think I go for Dragon Tail here. No reason for me to go for Poison Tail, because that Lilligant will actually die on the switch in. So, I foreskin the Tyranitar. I am a little scared here, because even though I get it toxic, I still have like nothing real here to bring in against it. Because the Sandstream will definitely rank up the damage that both oh sorry. Ugh. The damage will definitely rank up considerably, because thinking about it, Burn and Sandstream does about, I think that is like 30 to 40 damage per turn. So there is nothing real I can do here, and knowing that means that I actually have to switch out. I go for a Protect just to see what it may be doing, and let the Toxic wrap up. But he shows me as Dragon Dance, and now I'm stressed. I have nothing really to go for here. And I don't want to sack off my Dragology just yet, because I know it walls it walls Rotom so well. So yeah, I'll decide to switch out, obviously. Oh no, I did not. I sacked him, alright. I went for Dragon Tail. Yeah, that's it, sorry. So anyway, that Toxic will kick in and pretty much just beat him down. So I go for my Steelix. And this is somewhat risky, because I know an EQ with that Dragon Dance can take over half my HP. It does more than that. It does well over that, so I'm not entirely sure I can, even if I get him out of there, I'm not entirely sure I can survive another Earthquake, so I need something safe to switch into. So Lilligant is coming in. I didn't want to risk against this one. Oh no, poison takes it out, right. So we get another 6, switching to his Tyrannosaur actually. So now I get a pretty much a test here, see if I actually survive under the EQ without the boost. So I'm not sacking my Steelix, I had nothing else to put into, but I managed to survive with 2 HP and gets off the rest. And this is so crucial, because had I not have my Steelix left for the end of this game, I don't think this game will last as long as it did here. So anyway, Steelix coming out on top against a Tyrannosaur. And it's not because of the damage, because there's a stuff to do in his work, obviously. And I'm just walling. So anyway, we'll see how much another EQ does. And if the Earthquake did that much damage as it did there, which was, I think that is 73 in damage, that will definitely have made a difference. And it should have taken out. So that was like the minimal damage that EQ did there, obviously against me or something like that. So anyway, I'm in for the good there. Fearing actually that the Arcanine can do some stuff to me, considering I expecting a flare bit. So I'll actually decide to switch out and go to my Cargo, because I'm really scared. So I'm going to my Colix, and he'll go for the feather that I said there. And I'm just going to dust off my snail here. That did nothing. So now I know he has to switch out and nothing else to bring in, so I'm actually gonna go for Shell Smash, expecting actually that that the Rotom is coming in. And there's nothing I can do with my Cargo anyway this game. Arcanine will most likely die in the next switch in, so I don't have like real need to worry about it. So I'm just gonna go for Nation Power, get some damage really. I'm expecting him to go for a Hydro Pump and just obliterate this poor guy. So yeah, the Rotom is actually kind of annoying. And it definitely like goes to show that it's really like hard to deal with. I'm just gonna move the camera a little. Just notice it now, you could get a better picture of it done like something like this. Oh, that wasn't much better. Never mind. This will be fine. Should have moved around if I adjusted the camera. So then I go to my Helix. Just want to get the Volt switch up really, because I'm not that scared about it. Or I should rather say this. I am in somewhat good position here. But I just wanted to actually kill my Steelix so I can get up another Volt switch. So I didn't expect it to really. I was hoping that I would try to kill the Steelix directly. Because if he did, I was hoping that when I bring my Helix in next time, that he was going for a pain split, and by doing that, if I go for another pain split next time I go into my Helix, I'll go to my Frost Blast, and if it goes to pain split, then I have my Frost Blast will recover. That's what I was going for. That's that long into my fun. So yeah, the Arcanine will actually manage to survive. So I'm just going to actually sack off my Steelix, but he'll just go for the extreme speed. Probably thinks I wanted to switch out. I don't see any use for Steelix at this moment, because he has done his job, he has walled the things that he needs to wall, and he can't wall the Rotom. So because of that, I'm going to decide to stay in and take this Hydro Pump. So it would be kind of annoying if I just went for heal just to recover some HP. That would have been so bad. But I can't really risk him going for a pain split, because in case he do, I'll just prolong this battle more than I need to. So I'm going to go with my Saladin. I was fairly sure I could take out the Rotom with that Volt switch. But nope, it survives. It barely survives. So he's going for the pain split as I thought it would. And thank you for getting me 1 HP. We share each other's pain. It's alright. as I thought. He'll most likely go for that. So I'm just going to end this with the hex. And this will be GG. Thank you, Arnold, for this game. It was actually, like I said, it is somewhat close actually for me winning this game. And I think that is why I actually choose upload in the end, because Arnold is one of like the best players I'm going against. He's as good as Owen or Ben or Meval too, who's one of my good friends here on the YouTube. Um, so yeah, check him out. If you start a YouTube channel, I'll definitely link it to my page. He's definitely a great player. And for everybody else, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it too, obviously. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe and etc. etc. You know, the usual thing. Thank you. Bye.